Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and today I'm bringing you a 2 vs 2 in Total War Attila. It is a vanilla upload, and it is a subscribers battle replay as well. It was submitted by Max Laser, so thank you very much, man, for submitting this. So I'm going to turn it on to slow motion and take a look at the army comps, and then we'll get this battle started. So slowing things down a little bit there. We're just going to brush over who's bringing what. So we've got the Jutes on the one side, and we were looking at the Nordic raid leader with his awesome little wolf capes there. Then he's got 2 units of Nordic pikemen, and he's got some Nordic brigade / Nordic band in the front. So pretty trash infantry, but you know they've got a missile unit which they can use to their advantage. And then he's got a lot of these Royal Huscarls, I think 6 units of them. And then he has 6 units of Nordic horselords. So that's his army there. And looking at the ally of the Jutes, it's the Western Roman Empire with the Comes as the general. Then he's got some Ballistariae, 3 units. Then he's got 4 units of... actually, he's got 2 units of these Cataphractori and 2 units of the Scolae Palantine. And then he's got some units, 4 units of Western Auxilia Palatina. And then he's got some elite Palatina and Legio Comitances in the back. And looking at the enemies, we've got the Sassanids with a couple of Persian-mounted bows, going to be a little bit annoying there. And he's got... oh, actually, that's the Western Roman Empire bringing some bow cav. But looking at the rest of the Sassanids army, he's got 3 units of Persian hurlers, and he's got some Sogdian warriors, so they're like a maceman infantry. And then he's got Savaran Sardar as the general, and he's got some more cav over here. He's got some cataphracts, some camel riders, and some Persian mounted warriors. And then looking at the Eastern Roman Empire, he's got a Comes as the general's bodyguard, same as the Westerns. He's got some Tagmata cavalry and 1 unit of Scolae Palatine, and then he has his bow cav as well, which will also be harassing the enemy. And he's got a couple units of spears in the front, bringing it up with some Numeroi. Looks like 5 units of them. And he's got 2 units of Sagittari. So that's pretty much it. So let's take a look at the battle. We've got the Western Roman Empire with his cav. He's moving right for these skirmishers. He's getting hit with archer fire pretty much from all sides. Oh yeah, they're getting hit pretty hard. Kind of getting a charge, but not really anything to write home about. But that is the first clash in the battle. Yeah, taking some heavy hits there. More of the Western Roman Empire's cav pushing forwards, but I think I would disengage on this front. His skirmishers are well protected, and he's just losing a lot of his cav. But moving on over, you can see that the Jutes are kind of forming up a little bit of a defensive curtain, because you can see that the combined forces of the enemy cav is moving around the flank. The Western Roman Empire is moving up. He is trying his best to ignore these Persian-mounted bowmen, which, with bows on horseback, it's really best just to ignore them if you can. Chasing after them with cav, especially the light bows, you're just never going to catch up to them, unfortunately. So, like, unless he spammed like 10 or 12 units, which you guys have seen that, you know, I kind of am a horse archer spam when I'm playing horse-strong factions, such as, you know, the Huns or even the Sassanids, but then you just better hope that you brought some really fast cav, like cataphracts, to catch them. So yes, you can see that the Jutes are kind of taking the forefront in this. They're going to line up their forces to take the Eastern Roman Empire boys on. And they're actually withdrawing. The Eastern Roman Empire doesn't like his position, but that's going to leave some open shots from the Pila, from the Nordic band. That's pretty much all they're going to be useful for is just throwing their Pila. And you can see some return arrow fire coming in. Got the pikes moving forwards. There we go. Some Pila into the shields before charging in. Very nice. We got the battle line forming here. The pikes are lowering down. They're going to want to keep pressure on the Eastern Roman Empire. And taking a look around the rest of the battle, and just turning the HUD on so you guys can see, making, you know, decent headway against the Eastern Roman Empire's infantry, but they have a massive amount of cav to worry about that's coming around the flank. Luckily, the Jutes do have their Nordic horselords that are going to be able to hold for a little bit of time to allow their infantry to work. But let's kind of zoom back in to this battle, get some of the action from the Huskarls. The double-edged, or the two-handed axe animations are always the best. Oh, he just slays that guy and just pushes him down. And I believe this is the general's bodyguard here for the Eastern Roman Empire, and he is actually going to charge in, and I really think that this is a big mistake. You are going to get a good charge initially on the Nordic horselords, but unfortunately now he's penned into open melee. And he's got some Nordic horselords just pushing in on the flanks as well. Yeah, and you can see that the general's bodyguard is dropping. There we go. The Eastern Roman Empire's general has been slain.
Our men have given up and are running for their
and
lives.
They've retreated. So, looking again at the rest of the battle, everything was pretty neck and neck for the Western Roman Empire versus the Sassanids, trading a fair amount of casualties. We got the Sogdun warriors.
Have lost their general. They are shaken.
And that is the Western Roman Empire has lost his general. Really not much he could do. He was facing a lot of cav, and he had really no other choice than to hold off the onslaught. Nice. Getting some good kills against these Sogdun warriors. Ooh. So pretty much all of the Eastern Roman Empire has been destroyed at this point, so we're just pretty much looking at the cav situation. But surprisingly, the balance of power has never been in the Jute Western Roman Empire's favor. Even though they have more men, they have significantly less cav. And it looks like the camel riders are going to charge in here.
Our men flee the field of battle.
That's definitely going to break the axes. But we do have some support from the Western Roman Empire coming in to try to lock this cav in, but they're just going to get out of there. They're going to use their speed to their advantage. Ooh, the camels are just so heavy. We got the Sassanid general, Savaran Sardar. He's just looking for some juicy targets to take out. And I think he sees one in this Huskarl unit that's not paying attention. Yeah, that was a really good charge there.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
The infantry are holding as best as they can. And it looks like Savarin Sardar, he's taken quite a bit of casualties to the Nordic raid leader, and he is actually starting to waver, and you can see the loss of both of the generals has just put them on the board as far as the balance of power goes. Coming down to the last 2 minutes, there's going to be another nice charge into these archers here. Not much you can do about that. Ugh. And then they're just going to ride away as quickly as they arrived. So, recapping in the battle, the initial infantry clash was very, very short. It really came down to the cav at the end. And the Jute Western Roman Alliance definitely were the underdogs in this battle. I think the big difference that, you know, swung it out of the enemy's favor was just the loss of both their generals, especially the Eastern Roman Empire. He charged his general in very, very prematurely. Yes, he was going for an infantry unit that looked vulnerable, but there was so much cav that was ready to support and pen him in. And then the Sassanid general, again, trying to get a good shot on the Huskarls, but once you get into melee with the Huskarls, their melee attack just shreds pretty much anything that comes against it. So, yeah, it looks like we're down to this last unit here of cav. Let's just follow it around the map, see what it's going to be doing. One last glorious charge here. Yeah, you are losing too many men. The boys in purple have to leave this battle defeated. Oh, right into the Nordic horselords. Oop. Sorry, guys. And the infantry are going to finish the job. And there we go, guys. Pyrrhic victory. It was an excellent battle. Really turned it around. So let's end the replay. Take a look at the results for each army. So here are the 4 players. Max Laser, he was the one who submitted the replay, so thanks very much, man. And we got Io Trient. Forgive me if I mispronounce that. And Mafia A's and Black Bear. So taking a look at the Western Roman Empire, his army doing decently, I would say. He had to deal with a lot of cav plus the entire Sassanid army, so respectively, I think he managed his force quite well. Looking at the Jutes, yeah, massive amount of kills from the Huskarls. Very nice. Nordic Band, yeah, and Nordic Brigade, they are so trash, but he really used them effectively by making sure that they threw their ranged weapon in before engaging in combat. That's probably where most of these kills ended up. Pike surprisingly not getting many kills. Interesting, but they may have gotten rear charged, and his horse is doing well. Looking at the Sassanids, all around, I'd say average kills. Could have used his cav a little bit more effectively. Tried to lock down a bit of the horselord, like lock down all of the Jutes horselords with a couple units, and then use the rest to rear charge the infantry. And the Eastern Roman Empire, yeah, most of his infantry just got shredded, but his cav doing okay. But yeah, very epic battle, and the first upload to my channel from Max Laser. So he's given me quite a few replays, so I'm sure you'll see his name again. So thanks very much, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Oh, yes! And my channel has just reached 10,000 views, so thank you guys so much for your support. I can't wait to get to, I guess, the next target for views, 25,000? And we are coming really, really close to 100 subscribers, and I'm super stoked about that. And I've got some ideas in the making for maybe a Medieval 2 8-player free-for-all for my special content when I do hit 100. So again, guys, thanks very much for your continued support. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more Attila content in the future, and I will see you in the next one.